Tennis is having a moment in Canada. How does it feel to be a part of that moment?
Yeah, it's very exciting. So I got to participate in the 2022 Niagara Canada Games as a tennis player. That was a very exciting experience. It's something I'll never forget. And now I'm getting to compete on home soil, getting to play in St. John's in 2025. It's something I've been looking forward to since it's been announced that we're going to have it in my home province. It's very exciting to look forward to.
I cannot imagine just the energy that is like radiating from Newfoundland right now because it's going to be a blast. What would you say your biggest takeaway was from Niagara? I mean, you were only 14 years old.
Yep. So one of the biggest things is, of course, tennis is a solo sport. You're out there on your own. It's either you're playing singles or you're playing with one other partner. But one of the biggest differences that you find with the Canada Games is that you have a team behind you. Mm-hmm. And that team aspect is really, really special and something that it's probably one of my favorite things, favorite, I'd say, changes that I've seen from between a regular tournament and the Canada Games. And to experience that a second time, that's going to be extremely exciting. So the team aspect of it, I took that. I never really got that much through tennis, but having that with the Canada Games is something really special to me.
Yeah, one of my favorite books actually is Andre Agassi's Open, his autobiography, and he actually describes just how lonely it can be. Do you mind unpacking kind of the team element of Canada Games tennis, just for folks that don't perhaps know what you're talking about?
Yep. So, of course, when you're on the court, you're on your own in tennis, and it's the same thing during the Canada Games, but you have seven of your other teammates are right behind you, cheering you on for the entirety of the match. And a lot of the times you won't get that during a normal tournament. And the thing is, like, it was outside last time, so the crowd was there. And a lot of times you're playing in an indoor facility where there may be like a glass barrier between you and everyone else that's watching. So it's just complete silence. It's only you out on the court. But we're gonna have spectators. It's gonna be inside, but we're gonna have spectators. Everyone's gonna be watching at the Dome for the Canada Games, so it's gonna be very exciting.
And there is a new dome for tennis.
That's right. Yeah.
Right, that's significant infrastructure. How do you see that playing out for tennis in Newfoundland?
Yeah, it's gonna be really important, not only for the athletes that are gonna be competing in these games, but also for the future generations that are gonna be playing. And I do a little bit of coaching myself. And to kind of see everyone's first reaction when they first walked into that dome, and to kind of just look around and like this is a dome for future generations, and I'm very excited to see not only what will come out of this games, but what will come out of so many other games, all the other teams that will come in the future, all the Atlantic national champions that we're hoping to develop over the course of the years. I'm very excited to see what happens.
You're a champion on and off the court. You're to my understanding, youngest provincial champion ever in Newfoundland. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What a title.
Yeah.
But you also won the Leult Award in Niagara for sportsmanship. How are you going to carry on that momentum? Because you got so much going for you going into these games.
Yeah. So, yeah, I won the Leult Award in 2022 in Niagara. It was that was a really special award for me, and to receive that, it was more than just the games themselves. It was more than just the sport itself. Really, it was something bigger and something I still cherish to this day. The award. So I'm excited to see whoever the next recipient will be as well, and to hear their story, of course. But yeah, it's something that I've always cherished. For sure.
A lot of folks, whether they, wherever they end up, Olympics, Paralympics, national team, provincial team, a lot of folks do identify Canada Games as the first real stepping stone of going, oh, I love what I do, and maybe I have a shot at making this a career. What do you think your ceiling is right now?
For me, this is a question I think about a lot. I think Canada Games is something really special. 2022 so far in my career is probably my favorite event I've ever gotten to be a part of. And I think 2025, will be just as, or hopefully even better than 2022. I'm having it on home soil, of course, is something very special. But I think it'll be something that I'll always look back to wherever I end up going. I think the 2022 games and of course these games coming up will be some very special moments and some great lessons I've learned along the way. Yeah, so the 2020 the two Canada games I've been a part of, like those will be two great moments that I'll always remember.
What's the identity of Team Newfoundland going into St. John's?
I'd say we're very excited. We're very as a tennis team, we're very tightly knit. We know each other all very well. We're all great friends, so I think we're going in with a lot of spirit. We haven't. We may not have. We may not be on the mainland. We may not be able to travel as much as a team. We may not have the same game experience as some of the other people you say in Ontario or Quebec. But we're not gonna back down without a fight at any time.
I love it, and
Yeah.
you're gonna have the bright yellow fisherman's hats, eh?
Yeah, we'll see. We might end up having that. Yeah.
I love when like all the provinces, all the territories come together. Though it just really shows you the power and the beauty of this country, and how different we are, but how our similarities far outweigh our differences. How obsessed were you with the pins, buddy?
I was a big fan of the pins. I'll be very honest. It was one of those things like you hear about like pin training, and at first it was just like, okay, we'll see how this goes, but. It's such a great way to interact with people you've never met. It's really an icebreaker. And eventually, like two or three days in, I was right into trading the pins. I still got it. I still got the lanyard in my room. It's hung up with all the pins all the way through. And so it's good. I'll have one games I can take like 3 or 4 special ones and kind of tuck them away in my pocket and try and get some better ones for this year.
That's a veteran move.
Yeah,
That
that's
is,
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
You are the vet. You're trying to go to your second games.
That's right.
Why should people care about the Canada Games?
It's something. It's something more than just the sports themselves. It's something bigger. I think it's something where everyone can come together. Everyone. It's somewhere, as I mentioned, like everyone can meet. Everyone can whatever province you're from, whatever background you have. It's somewhere where we can all connect, and where there's so much going on in the world, I think it's so important that everyone can connect through the world of sports. I think that's really important. I think that's something that the Canada Games brings that other things may not.
Thank you so much for your time. Best of luck in Newfoundland, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks.